Hello everyone, you're welcome once more on the BETONG Crypto. In today's show, I want us to discuss the best altcoins to buy today or to invest in today after this huge dip. I believe we are going to experience some sort of reversal after this dip, and we might see Bitcoin go right up to about $120,000 as I've mentioned in a couple of my videos, and I think most altcoins are gonna give us that massive gain that you guys have been looking for. It's always good to look at the market on the higher time frame, like the weekly, the daily, to see what the market is doing on that time frame or on those time frame before you start reacting to the lower time frame. That means if you want to buy Bitcoin, you want to buy anything, you need to understand what the entire crypto market is doing, what the entire altcoin market is doing, and this has to be done on the higher time frame. You cannot do it on the lower time frame. The lower time frame is not. So I'm going to establish what Bitcoin is doing, where we might see Bitcoin go today, and how your altcoins are going to react to it. So that's going to be the focus on today's video. If you love my content, you should subscribe, like this video, and share it with someone else out there. Let's dive straight away into this. Now, before I trade, guys, before I place any trade, there are a couple of stuff I want to look at. I want us to look at where we have liquidity in the market. The market moves with liquidity. The market makers drive price towards where we have liquidity. They don't just move price like that. They move price where there are many orders in the market. And if they see that price is around a certain area where there's high liquidity, like huge order or liquidation, they are going to push price there regardless how you feel about it. Now, this is the chart of Bitcoin. I want us to look at Bitcoin first before we determine which altcoin we're going to buy out there. Now, Bitcoin is holding this fee zone here after we saw this huge dip to the 50-day moving average on the 1 hour time frame. Okay, after this huge liquidation here, price had to retrace back somehow. And if Bitcoin is rejecting this zone, you see that price is holding these key areas here. Now, I have this bullish signal here. This is a bullish candle. This is a bullish candle. I think this is a buy for Bitcoin right now. Like I'm talking like right now. Let's dive straight away before I even go there. Let's just dive straight away to the chart of Bitcoin. Let me show you guys what I'm trying to say currently. This is the chart of Bitcoin, and this candle, I'm going to talk more about this candle in the future. I call this candle the short man candle. Whenever you see this candle prints like this with high volume, it means the market makers want to reverse price. And if we look at this currently on higher time frame, you're going to see that Bitcoin has rejected the 50-day moving average. You can see here on the daily time frame, which is not good. But now this daily candle is holding half of this candle. That is good. We want to see price hold half of this candle and dropping down to the 4 hours time frame. You can see that price did hit the 50-day moving average on the 4 hour. No, the 5-day and the 13-day moving average on the 4 hours time frame, which is also good. But now, what we want to see or what we want price to do is price to hold this key area, yeah, that which like this huge. You see this topping volume candle on the 4 hours time frame. This was huge. This was a buy. Want to see price hold this zone. Price should hold this zone. If price break, then there's high chances gonna go right, go more down. For now, you can see price has bounced where this week close. This candle like this yeah, this hammer, yeah, like, or let me say the indecisive candle. But look at the volume that bought the candle right up, and now price is holding, yeah. So even though we are looking at it this way, it's not certain that price is going to hold until we see this candle close for the next, I think for the next 51 minutes, this candle has to close in this range. Okay. Now, dropping down to the 1 hour time frame, I've seen this short man, this short guy. This guy usually reverse the market. If you look at I call that's the name I've given I've given the candle. I call that candle the short guy. You see, the short guy appeared here, in reverse price. The short guy appeared. Let's see another area that the short guy appeared. Let's go to the upside. Let's see. We're gonna see the short guy again. Um, there are many instances that where you see the short guy got in. Yeah, well, many people have the name in name that they call that candle, but I call that candle a short guy. It happens most of the time when you want to see massive reversal. I'm gonna show you guys on this on multiple um on chart, but this usually signifies that they don't want to push price more downward. They want to push price more to the upside. So going now back to the liquidity zone, I want to see where we have liquidity in the market. It's very important we know where we have liquidity in the market. So looking at this currently, you can see we have more liquidity above price and also below price. You see down here, we have this huge amount of liquidity down here, 3 million. Also, we have 27 million down here. That's going to be around $112,000. We also have another one here, that's 1.3 million, 2.16 million. We have another one down here at around 111,483 francs CFA. France CFA. I'm talking about it's a France CFA. That's funny. Uh, 114,803 thousand dollars. So going down here, we see that we have also another order here around 1.58 million, 10 million. That's going to be around $110,000. So these are areas we have liquidity. Now, if we go to on the heat map, you can see that on the daily um on the daily time frame, we have more liquidity here around that area that I mentioned. You see, you can see this clearly on CoinAng liquidity heat map that we have more liquidity here, and price is closer to that area. Now let's go to the 12 hour time frame. Let's see what like which view we have when it comes to liquidity. It's very important we see the view. Okay, you can see clearly we have more liquidity above price right up to $118,000, and then we have liquidity right down to $112,000 and also $110,000. Guys, this is tricky. For us to know the best altcoins to buy, we need to see where Bitcoin is gonna go and how we can position ourselves to take advantage of the move when Bitcoin starts making that move. That's why I have to establish where Bitcoin is going and where we might be looking at buying those altcoins. Now, another thing I want us to look quickly, which is one of my top indicator out there that I want to see what will happen to that indicator before I buy any altcoin out there. This is USDT dominance. I want to see where we are with dominance. USDT dominance. Guys, dominance is bullish today. See, it's bullish. If we look at this on the daily time frame, what do we see? We see that dominance is attempting to break the 50-day moving average, and we have this blue candle bias pointing to the upside. Usually, if say the market is bearish, we're gonna see red, but for now it is bullish, right? The USDT dominance is bullish, meaning we want to see price reject this candle, this daily candle should not cross above the 50-day moving average. Meaning, if we drop down to the 4 hours time frame, we want to see, this 4 hours candle not close above, to reject. But now there is a caveat here, guys, because we haven't yet is the 50-day moving average on this time frame, the 4 hours time frame, looking at this huge movement here, price left this time frame, and price haven't yet come back to kiss this moving average, that's good news. It means that whatever move we're seeing here, it has to take place only when price must have kissed this moving average. That's the beauty of TA, guys. I enjoy when I talk about this with you guys. When you don't see, like when you see a massive move like this and price is rejecting, you see price reject this upside, came back here, and of course we have to see price attempt again, but now this move is failing. You can see it's failing, meaning it want to target this 50-day moving average. Now let me bring one of my favorite tool, which is the Fibonacci retracement tool. Let's see if it's going to align with that 50-day moving average. Let's see clearly. Okay, you can see we have this 0.382 zone is just closer to the 50-day moving average, meaning they can push price there. Okay, and we also have the golden pocket here. But now let's take it from where this move started. It's very important. Let's take it from where this move started. This was the move that took us to that high there. Where are we currently? You see, we have the this golden pocket zone here. You can see this zone is a golden pocket, and this zone is exactly around that 50-day moving average. So I've marked that zone now on USDT dominance. What do I want to see, guys? I want to see price actually come right down here. I mean, dominance, come right down here. And if this is what I'm anticipating, then I'm going to drop now down to see what is Bitcoin dominance doing. Where are we with Bitcoin dominance on the 4 hours time frame too? Okay, you can see we make this huge dump the downside with dominance, and ever since we haven't yet kissed the 50-day moving average. So at one point we need to dominance need to retrace right up to this 50-day moving average. So you can see that price is going to be moving around like consolidating until we see price hit either of these moving averages that I just mentioned, and only after that price is going to react. Now this is the window for altcoins to step in and make that move. When Bitcoin is consolidating, when dominance is not doing, like it's just moving around one area, money is leaving USDT to and Bitcoin to our altcoins. So which altcoins are we going to be buying now based on this? We want to buy altcoins that on the higher time frame are above the 50-day moving average. On the daily, on the 4 hours, on the weekly, they are above the 50-day moving average. So let's now start looking for those altcoins that are above those moving averages. So let's begin with the weekly time frame. Let's see which icon we have which altcoin we have. Fala here. Fala network is one of my top altcoins out there. So Fala network is bullish. It's up 7% today. Okay, we are still heading towards the 50-day moving average for Fala network, which means the target now should be the 50-day moving average. If you see, we're gonna see Fala network make a huge move, but we don't want to buy when price is below the 50-day moving average, at least on the weekly time frame. Now let's see if say price is above the 50-day moving average on the daily time frame. Let's see where we are currently. Okay, price is above that moving average on the daily time frame, which is good news. Okay, but now price is sitting around the 200-day moving average, which is bad news. And if you look at market structure, you see price hasn't been able to break structure yet. After this huge dip to the downside, you saw this movement here down. This movement should take us at least break and close above this high here. Until then, structure isn't yet broken. So we have to see price go and make higher highs from this dip here. High, low, there wasn't any high, so we have to see that first. So I'm gonna rule out Fala in this case. Let's move to the next coin, that I think maybe we can have some good insight. Let's look at Solana. Let's see where we are. Okay, Solana is above the 50-day moving average on the weekly time frame. Now let's look at Solana on the daily time frame. Solana is above the 50-day moving average on the daily time frame, meaning Solana is bullish. Now let's drop now to the 4 hours time frame to see if we got a trade here for Solana. What did I say to you guys? We want to see coins that are above the 50-day moving average on the weekly, daily, and 4 hours time frame. So if Bitcoin is going to make a massive move to the upside today, Solana is the first coin you are buying. Solana is going to make a huge move. And if Bitcoin is going to pump, then it means Solana is going to, the 4 hours time frame is going to close above the 50-day moving average, which means the next 4 hours candle, which is going to start, can take us to make to go to the next high. Even though we are, you can see we are forming this bullish pattern here. Price is forming this bullish pattern here, and from here, if you look at zoom out, you see price is holding here this zone here, which is awesome. Want to see price hold, and price is above the alpha trend 2, and you can see this bullish engulfing candle in the form of this B form here, and it was a vector candle. This is a buy, and this retracement should be confirmation that this should be a buy. So Solana is the best coin to buy now. Buy now. And I've given you guys the scenario that you're going to be buying Solana. You have to look at all of these metrics. It's very important to look at all of these. I'm giving you guys the full rundown on how I go about my analysis. By the way, guys, if you are watching and you want to learn how to trade, you want me to teach you the full process, full strategy on how I go about all of this, then make sure you join my free Telegram community. The link is found below this video. And after that, tell me you want to learn TA, you want to learn how to pick the best coin, how to look for, how to scan the market for the best coins to buy for the month, for the week, for the day. I'm going to guide you on how to proceed with that. And if you are in cryptocurrency, you need a VPN. I recommend not VPN. Like currently, that as I'm streaming to you guys, I'm having my VPN. I always have VPN to protect, to mask my IP, to protect myself from hackers out there. There are times I go to a website that a malicious website. My VPN is gonna block the website from opening, because they want to track me. They want to, extort my information. So VPN will protect you from the internet, from bad players on the internet. It's gonna be easy for you. Just go to the description of this video, and you're gonna see this get VPN, not VPN. Click on this link, and you're gonna get a massive discount right up to about 73% for 2 years. It's about $3 from cent. Because my currency is Ona. I have 40 Ona here, which is equivalent to about 3 point something dollars. It should be about €3, something like that. And you get this massive discount for 2 years. It's very important, guys. You get a VPN, and if you want to trade, you can trade on Bitrix, Bybit, Bluefin, Hyperliquid. I have all of the links here. If you are looking to buy either of these coins, you can buy it from these exchanges. Just go below this video. There are links there. Now, let's get back to the next coin that we should be buying. Let's see where we are with Vana on the weekly time frame. Let's see where we are. Okay, but now just from the 4 hours time frame, I'm done with Vana. I'm not gonna be looking for any buy for Vana. Let's see. Let's see if say ARO is a buy. No, it's not a buy. Let's see ICP. Is ICP a buy? Just from the 4 hours time frame, no, it's not a buy. Let's see Tau. Is Tau a buy? No, Tau is not a buy. Let's see Dogecoin. Is Dogecoin a buy? No, Dogecoin is not a buy. Let's see. Baby Dogecoin, is it a buy? No, Baby Dogecoin. I mean, I'm talking about trading, guys. You can buy this. I don't care, but if you want to trade it, okay, good and fine. You have to do what I say. Let's look at Aave. Aave is a buy. Aave is a buy for today. Look at where we are. This huge move from here to this downside, and now price has made this huge move to the upside, and the alpha trend created a buy signal. So what we should expect is pull back at least to the 50-day moving average, or maybe continuation from where we are currently. Just be looking at what Bitcoin is doing. If we see bullish signal with Bitcoin, then you want to, place that buy order. But if say we see some sort of retracement, then maybe you can wait for price to get to the 50-day moving average before that. But you can see the alpha trend is already looking bullish, and price is above the 5-day moving average and also above the 11-day moving average. This is bullish, meaning we can spike from here. So dropping down to the 1 hour time frame, let's see if we have a trade here on this time frame. Okay, you can see, I think maybe you don't want to buy like instantly. You can wait for price to come right down to the 50-day moving average before you buy. Maybe we can have that during the US session. Can see a massive pullback. So it's simple. Bring your flip tool on this 1 hour time frame. Block it from this bottom here to the top of this move. You are looking at the golden at the 0.382 zone, the 0.5 zone, and the golden pocket to buy. This is going to be the main zone. Like if we see something really bad happening to Bitcoin, then you should actually be looking at the buy from this golden pocket. But you can see, from if we see a massive bounce from here on the 1 hour time frame with high volume, then you can drop down to the 15 minutes time frame to see how price is going to react. So I've already marked the zone now. I myself, I'm waiting. You can see I already marked it here a long time ago. I'm waiting to buy this. I'm waiting for a pullback here. If it gets here, I'm going to buy it. So Aave is one of the best coins for you to buy today. Let's get to the next. Let's see Ethereum. Let's see what we got with Ethereum. Okay, Ethereum is just close. Let's just wait a little bit until you see Ethereum close above the 50-day moving above the 50-day moving average on the 4 hours time frame. But now let's look at Ethereum on the weekly time frame to confirm our theory or our strategy here. You see, yeah, it's above this moving average. Well, let's go to see if it's above it also on the daily time frame. Yeah, it's above it now because of the way I do it. You know, I think if we or you are buying Ethereum, don't expect Ethereum to go straight right up to, let's say, don't expect Ethereum to go to $6,000 yet. Okay, if you're buying Ethereum, then you can target at least this higher. I'm saying so because um maybe we can still drop down to this 50-day moving average, but because it's so far away, I think we might see another leg up, forming divergence here, another last leg up. So if we draw, let's see, maybe we can, yeah, we can see something like that happen here, divergence. So price can go a little bit up there, before we drop now down to this 50-day moving average. So I'm looking at this now to mean maybe we should be looking for that buy opportunity already for Ethereum. But if Ethereum is going to actually make a huge move from here, then you now know your target. You see, your target should be that trend line up there. If we see Ethereum close above the 50-day moving average, then we should be looking at now at this to be the target. Now, there's something that I am seeing here currently, which is this little man, the little man that I mentioned that gives me the buy signal. So this little man, whenever it appear on the chart, right, you want to be actually bearish. So I was a little bit skeptical when I saw this last time, and I sold. I took out my profit, and I was right because price dropped down a little bit, right down to the alpha trend. Now price is rejecting the alpha trend and is attempting to break and close above the 50-day moving average. So that's good news for me currently. So I'm going to drop down to the 1 hour time frame. Let me see how price is holding. Okay, you can see price is holding the alpha trend so closely, so strong, and the alpha trend is closer is just above the 50-day moving average on the 1 hour time frame. This is bullish. So I'll say if you want to buy Ethereum, you can buy Ethereum like now, but let your stop loss be like exactly below this low of the day. This low that's going to be about 4,200 $253. So if you want to buy Ethereum, do that. The next coin I have here is Aerodrome. Let's see where we are with Aerodrome on the weekly time frame. Let's see where we are with this bad boy. Okay, we are above the 50-day moving average on this time frame. Let's see the 4 hours time frame, which we are above still. Yeah, we are above that time. We are above the prices above the 50-day moving average. But I will not say buy Aerodrome immediately. What I will say is wait for price to at least kiss the 50-day moving average on the 4 hours time frame. But this is gonna mean rejection here. But if we see price come here again without price going to make lower higher highs, then price is going to break and close even more lower. So if we look at this on the daily time frame, and then I might say that we yeah, we might be heading to the upside for Erogen, because you see this retracement here, this huge buy to the upside, and price is holding the 5-day EMA. So yeah, I would not say Erogen is a buy, honestly. Looking at now on the on this time frame, let's just wait to see how price is going to react on the 50-day moving average. But I think Aerodrome should actually hold. This moving average. If say it's not able to hold, then we can take the next ride to the upside. So Aerodrome should be. But look at price during the US Open. It's gonna be in a couple of minutes after US Open. Then you're gonna see what price will do. So these are the coins that I want you guys to look at today that are showing bullish signal. And let's add one more. Yeah, Bera chain is also another coin that is in my list. Is bullish above the 50-day moving average. Let's see if render is also there. Render is not there. Let's see Audi, where Audi is. Audi is not there. Guys, this is how I go about looking at coins. It's so easy and simple. You can literally do this every day, and you're gonna get the best coin to buy for yourself and make massive gains in the market. S is also another coin. That's S should be Phantom, Tonic. So it's another coin to look at, and you have to apply what I just mentioned to you. Wow, wow, wow. What a show, what a show today. I love it. I love it, I love it. So guys, that's it for today's video. Like the show if you love it. Go and rewatch it. Enjoy the show, because I think these coins are going to help you make massive gains today or this week. We should expect the market to reverse today. At least we saw how some altcoins reversed yesterday, but it wasn't that enough. We need to see massive reversal, and this is in contingent that Bitcoin have to do something great, because we saw the liquidity on the 12 hours time frame. Sorry, on the liquidity around $112,000, and also around $110,000, that they can push price right down again to $112,000. So make sure you look at how price is going to be reacting on the 50-day moving average. After that, go now to your altcoins, buy them like crazy. Until then, guys, see you the next one. Have a nice day. Take care of yourself. Ciao. Bye bye.